She was never supposed to be here. Never meant to kneel in blood. Never meant to have her life weighed against her freedom. But fate doesn't ask for permission. Sometimes, it steals you. Amor Lopez was 22 years old, and her life was painfully ordinary. Every morning, she pushed her small ice cream cart through the quiet streets of her neighborhood. She greeted children by name. She helped neighbors without being asked. She smiled even when life gave her nothing in return. She wasn't rich. She wasn't powerful. But she was free. And she didn't know how close she was to losing everything. Across the street, a black car slowed. Inside it sat a man whose name was whispered in fear, Aurelio Giovanni, second in command of the Dark Bulls. A man who didn't believe in mercy. A man who destroyed without warning. His gaze followed Amor. He didn't smile. He didn't speak. And then the car drove away. She never noticed him. That would become her first mistake. Later that morning, the rumors started spreading. The Dark Bulls were in town. Money had gone missing. A lot of money. Panic crept through the streets like poison. Amor hurried to pack her things, until she saw it. A large black bag, sitting beside her cart. It hadn't been there before. Her fingers trembled as she opened it. Bundles of cash stared back at her. Her heart stopped. Before she could think. Before she could scream. A voice spoke from behind her. "We need to check your bag." She didn't get a chance to explain. The punch came fast. Hard. Brutal. The crowd watched as Amor fell to the ground. "She's the thief." Those words echoed louder than the screams in her head. She begged. She swore. She cried. But innocence meant nothing to men who ruled by blood. When she passed out, the last thing she heard was an order. "Take her to Aurelio." Amor woke up chained. The smell of sweat. The sound of laughter. The growls of hungry beasts. Tigers paced behind iron bars. Each step they took shook her soul. A whip cracked across her back. Again. And again. Blood soaked into white fabric. This was how criminals were punished. And she wasn't even guilty. Then, silence fell. Footsteps echoed. Aurelio Giovanni entered the arena. The crowd stood. Even the monsters bowed their heads. His eyes landed on Amor. For the first time, something flickered behind them. Recognition. Interest. As the cage was about to open, a gunshot rang out. The man unlocking the tigers screamed as his finger flew across the ground. Aurelio lowered his gun. He walked toward her. Slowly. Deliberately.